Hey folks, it's I don't know what it is actually. It's Monday the 18th or nearest. And I've been thinking about B.B.King, you know. It's so sad that he's gone. Great man, great player. I saw him a few times. I saw him in the 80s and the 90s. The last time I saw him, he was sitting down for probably half the show, maybe even a little bit more than half the show. But I've seen him, you know, I've seen him stand through shows. Saw him at the Hammersmith Odeon, supported by Robert Cray. He was great, fantastic, and a great place to see him because it's like a theatre, you know, kind of intimate sort of space. And apparently that tour was alternating headline because Robert Cray, you know, big star, and apparently they were, as I say, you know, B.B.King would headline, and then Robert Cray would headline, and I can't imagine at any stage in the proceedings that Robert Cray would have been happy to follow B.B.King, because B.B.King was always on fire. So at the Fairfield Halls, Croydon, with supported by Peter Green's Splinter Group. Peter Green back from the Beyond, and he was so, you know, B.B.King was so solicitous of Peter Green's welfare. He came on, and again he was fantastic, you know, just brilliant, and Peter Green was great. Peter Green was really compelling. I think there were people in the crowd who didn't know who Peter Green was, because he hadn't been, you know, on the scene for over 20 years probably. But he was really compelling to watch because he was, you know, there was the other guy, Watson, ripping it up with all the blues boom stuff, and Peter Green was really kind of tentative, and you know, is he going to play a note? Is he not going to play a note? It was absolutely compelling, but still, B.B.King was the star of the show. Saw him supported by Ruth Brown at the Festival Hall. Ruth Brown's fantastic. Still, B.B.King was the star of the show. B.B.King was always the star of the show. And I've said elsewhere, you know, that I'm pretty sure that he must, you know, there's something in the ethic, the work ethic of the man. He must have thought every time he played that he was playing for people who might only see him once. And he was always fantastic. I've certainly never seen him anything less than stellar. And I've never heard of anyone who's ever seen him when he's been anything less than stellar. And just kind of finally, obviously he's a guitar player, you know, all guitar players, blues players love B.B.King. In the 90s he played at the Festival Hall, supported by Roy Rogers, the little behatted slide player, and there was so much demand for tickets, and I couldn't get tickets. There was so much demand, they put on a matinee previously, so you know, encores were very tight and there was no messing about. Roy Rogers was on and off, B.B.King was on, and even though it was a matinee show and it was baking hot, the audience were all kind of, you know, drenched in sweat. This is sort of early evening, and B.B.King's a big man, but he was great. He was absolutely great. And I went with a friend of mine who's not a guitar player, and he obviously knew that B.B.King was a guitar player, and he said to me during the show, "Oh, I know he's like, you know, I know he's this kind of big blues guitar player, but you didn't tell me what a bloody fantastic singer he is." And that's true too. He was a great player, a great singer, and I'm firmly of the belief, from what I know about him and what I've seen of him, that he was a great man. And I miss him, you know, and I think it's, well, we're none of us getting any younger, let's face it, but he was the last real link to the first generation of country blues players. Because, you know, I mean, Buddy Guy seems like a very old man, but he's the next generation on from B.B. King. And there's no one, you know, there's no one with that direct link to the first generation. So I guess we'll all have to, at some point, as a tribute, do the Butterfly. I've already overplayed, you know. It's a waste of time trying to play B.B. King licks, even if you get the notes right. There really was, and will always only ever be, one. So, BB, wherever you are, I'm thinking of you. Lots of people are thinking of you, remembering you fondly. And yeah, I'll back soon, maybe play along with a backing track or something, but I just thought I'd pop in for a bit of stating the obvious. The obvious being that I miss B.B. King very much. And I'll see you all soon. Ta-ta.